Hi, this is Acts of Kindness, and we're on the streets of Sacramento. Can you let us know things that you do that help the community or acts of kindness you do?
Certainly, I work at the Grant Union High School Museum, and we help collect money to give scholarships to the students, seniors, as they graduate. There are a few other things. I donate to a few organizations. When I'm out on the street and somebody needs something, I'll stop and help them.
Well, I want to thank you for what you do. And our show is called Acts of Kindness, and we work with businesses in the area that give back to people too. Yeah. So for what you've done for our community, we'd like to give you something back. And we have Starbucks has donated some coffee for us. So we'd like to thank you for what you did and appreciate giving back in the community. So again, thank you. Have a good day. We're here with Steve. He's going to let us know what types of acts of kindness he gives back in the community.
Actually, what I like to do is volunteer some of my time for the local museum here in Sacramento. Basically, volunteering those hours helps them save a little bit of money, and when doing that, they can actually give back to the community at large as well. So it kind of pays it forward a bit. And with the youth soccer movement, I try and give some of my time as well to teach the kids what a little bit of my knowledge has been over the years, and I really enjoy that as well.
Well, we wanted to thank you, giving back with acts of kindness. We work with businesses in the community that also want to give their products out to help give back to people. So the California stage is giving you 2 tickets to the George Bernard show between March 29th and April 28th. So we wanted to thank you for giving back to the community and doing some good things.
Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
We're here with Irene, and she's going to let us know some of the acts of kindness she does in the community.
I always support the local Girl Scouts. I also attend a church called First Baptist Church, and we have an outreach where we help the different communities, like the schools. We go out there and work on their campuses, such as weeding or painting, anything that any of the schools need where the funds are short. I also sponsor a child in Ethiopia, through an organization called Compassion, because there's so many things that we can do that we have been blessed with that we can help other people.
That is so true. How does that make you feel?
Well, I just feel good because I know that I'm fortunate enough to be able to give and help others that aren't as fortunate as us. So it just makes me feel like, I can do and help others by the things that I've been blessed with.
It's like adding to your soul.
Exactly.
Well, we work with local businesses in the community, and they want to give back to people that are giving. So we got together with a local Starbucks, and this looks like a coffee mug, but actually it's a bunch of little serving dishes you can put nuts and stuff in there. So from Acts of Kindness and the Starbucks on Stockton and T Street, we want to thank you for the things you do in the community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. God bless.
We're here with Jerry Matke, and he's going to let us know what he does for Acts of Kindness.
Not as much as a lot of folks. Basically, I'm a real supporter of veterans. I'm retired military, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. So when they sell their goodies, I make sure to get it from several of them. And if I know a guy's a vet and he's down, I'll give him a helping hand, like maybe buy a meal or something, and that's about it.
But actually, that is pretty big, though, because a lot of people sometimes will pass by it or won't take the time to do it. So you are doing some pretty big acts of kindness in the community.
Thank you.
Now, Acts of Kindness is sponsored. We have Starbucks sponsoring us for this show. This is the Starbucks on Stockton and T Street. And so for your Acts of Kindness, this is a 12 single servings of coffee, and they're giving back to people that give back in the community. So I wanted to thank you. And
is this good at any Starbucks?
No, this is coffee in there. There's actually coffee in there.
Oh.
So we work with businesses that are giving back to the community, and we're finding people that are doing good in the community, trying to keep the momentum going. So thank you.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. We're here with Waspa, and he's going to let us know what he does in the community.
Well, in the community, I enjoy actually giving back at my daughter's school. So I kind of spend time there doing whatever they need, whether it's fix-up work or whether it's activities, any kind of support that I could do on the weekends or even on Fridays. I think that helps a lot with her, and that helps the community, I think.
I too agree. That's great because you're actually spending time with your child too, and where they go to school.
Right. No, so I think it's one way for me to be involved and for me to help the community. I get to meet other people as well. So it's a great way to get kind of connected in the community with other parents and other people doing things. So I found it to be a great resource and something that I think helps.
That is great. We work with some businesses in the local area,
Sure.
and they sponsor our show or they help out our show. And with your acts of kindness and doing back good, Starbucks is giving you 12 single servings of coffee. They help us out, so we want to thank you and give you a gift for doing good in the community.
Wow, I appreciate it. And I'm just doing what I think is best, and hopefully it helps and can add value to the community.
You're doing the right thing.
Thanks,
Thank
Starbucks.
You. We're here with Min, and he's going to let us know what he does in the community.
I have several kids. I have 3 kids that we have done. We want them to be able to look beyond themselves and be able not to be selfish. So we've done community services and have gone out and done things like gone to the Ronald McDonald House and have contributed to that. And the effort primarily there was just to, be able to give gifts to the kids who are there during Christmas and haven't been able to do much, and they can't get away. So they have cancer or something like that, and the kids get to come and pick their gifts, and we package it for them, and they don't feel like they're that far away. So not much, but I try to do what I can. When I see people on the street and stuff like that, I give them money or give them something to eat.
I think you're doing a lot, especially you're taking your kids with you, so you're teaching them. So that is some great things you're doing in the community.
Right. Yeah. So the main thing is just encouraging that, so that the next generation does the same thing. So it's fun.
Well, for your kindness and giving back, we had Starbucks sponsor us and give us some stuff to give back to the people in the community. And also we have the California Stage. So this is 2 tickets to an upcoming play on February 1st and 23rd. It's 2 complimentary tickets, and it's part of their way of thanking you for doing it.
Awesome. Well, thank you. You have a nice day.
Thank you. Have a great day. We wanted to thank our sponsors, California Stage and the Starbucks at T Street and Stockton Boulevard. They did some great things here, giving back to the community. It was nice to see the smiles on the people's faces. They were talking about how they've done good in the community, and when they got something back, they actually lit up. And it was neat to hear the stories too. Sometimes you weren't expecting such great stories from these people, and they were actually pretty humble. It was a great experience, and I hope you guys enjoy the show, because I got a good enjoyment out of it, just giving back to people and listening to their stories. So thanks again. Stay tuned for next week's show. We'd like to thank this week's sponsors, Starbucks on T Street and Stockton Boulevard and the California Theater, for giving back to the Sacramento community. It was nice to see the people open up and smile and talk about their stories. At first they didn't think they really did much in the community, but as the more they talked, we got to find out more. So I know there's a lot more of you out there in the community doing good, so hopefully we can hear your stories, and we'll see you next week. We wanted to thank our sponsors for this week's show, the Starbucks on Stockton and T Street and the California Theater, for giving back to the community. You put some smiles on people's faces, and it was neat to hear the stories and listen to what they've done in the community. A lot of people didn't think they did that much when we first talked to them, and as they opened up more, we got to hear more and find out more. So I wanted to thank you for watching the show, and see you next week. We wanted to thank our sponsors for this week's show, California Stage and Starbucks on Stockton and T Street. They gave back to the community and put some smiles on people's faces. It was neat to hear the stories of the people. A couple of times we were talking to them before the interviews, and they didn't think they did anything in the community. And as they started to open up, you got to hear some great stories. So I hope you enjoyed it. Look for us on the road, because we are giving back, and we're looking for people that are giving back in the community. So stay tuned. We hope to see you next week.